but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight I need to change this. Tonight, the Baltimore Orioles return home. We are back at Camden Yards, and we have a 3-game series. The first game starting tonight against the Colorado Rockies at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. Works for me. Hey, the Orioles escaped Cleveland with a win. Maybe that's why I left this background up. I'm still trying to absorb a victory. It was nice. We won a game. We haven't won many lately, so that was nice. Let me get this fixed on the fly, folks. On the fly. Welcome in. We'll talk. Give me a sec. Where is Oriole Park at night? Oriole Park at night. Where are you? Where the hell are you? I've got too many in here now. I can't find it quickly. There's the daytime one. That's the one I use more than any other. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, it's going to take a sec. And with the magic of editing on camera, we are in the ballpark. All right, welcome. Is that better? I think it's better. I got to fix this one too. We'll check over here. Bada-boo, bada-boom. All right. Bada-bing, bada-boom. All right. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back. The Orioles are playing a 3-game series starting tonight against the Rockies. What is there to talk about? Gregory Soto, folks. Gregory Soto. The Orioles have made their first, not their first. Brian Baker, I guess, would count as the first trade of the deadline. We've made our second trade. It's another relief pitcher that will be departing. This one only had a couple of months left on a contract. Baker had a couple more years of team control. So the return for Gregory Soto, that's right, Gregory Soto is going to head up to New York to play for the Mets. Soto is going to be a Met. He's going to join another Soto over there, some guy named Juan. And we got back in return a couple of right-handed pitchers. One very young, very raw, but with some nice prospect metrics to this young pitcher. What's his name? Where the hell is he? It'd be nice if I would have had it up. Wellington Aracena. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Aracena. Wellington Aracena is the young right-handed pitcher, and then a 26-year-old right-handed relief pitcher, Cameron Foster. Folks, I was asked if I would be going live on the air to simply cover the breaking news of trades going on at this stage of the season, and my response was, I'll play it by ear. It depends on the timing, and it depends on how big of a trade it is. This would definitely be filed under not big enough of a trade to make a whole video about. Hopefully, at least one of these two pitchers will work out to be something, and if they do, then we've won the trade, because, again, it's 2 months of Gregory Soto. That's what we're losing. Were we planning on re-signing Gregory Soto? Probably not. Can we go out and find another left-hander like him for the same salary or even less on the free agent market? Probably. So it's really not much of a loss to part with Gregory Soto. The only real effect it has in terms of the structure of this roster right now is that we are down to, at this particular moment, one single left-handed reliever in the pen. Keegan Aiken is still working his way back from injury. He is on his rehab assignment, so he should be back within a matter of days. But the only left-hander we have, at least to begin tonight's game, although I haven't seen a roster move to see who has replaced Soto on the roster. Oh, I guess the deal with Soto, I should mention this. The deal with Soto wasn't finalized yet. Maybe it was finalized since I last checked, but it was an agreement. So maybe the fact that it's been announced and agreed upon, but without it being official. Well, let me see. Let me go to the Orioles official Twitter account. If they've got it up there, then there it is. Okay, the trade is official. All right, it is official, which means the Orioles should have one opening spot on their active roster right now, but I do not see who is replacing Soto on the roster tonight. I'm thinking it should be Cionel Perez, because, again, we are down to one left-handed reliever in the bullpen. That's Grant Wolfram. He has not looked very good for us. He had maybe one outing where he looked okay, pitched a couple of innings. I remember, I think we were behind in a blowout, and he came in, pitched a couple of innings. Or maybe we weren't that far behind, but he had like a 2-inning outing that went okay. Other than that, it's been pretty bad for Wolfram. And, yeah, I don't see any... Oh, here we go. Selected the contract of infielder Jeremiah Jackson. Okay, there it is, 32 minutes ago. Well, wait a minute. This roster is not balanced. I thought he had to have 13 pitchers and 13 position players. If Soto is the one off the team and an infielder is the one joining the team, how does that work? Jeremiah Jackson is going to be on the roster for the Orioles tonight. I don't know for how long. He's going to wear number 82. And he'll be making his major league debut whenever he does appear in a ball game. Jeremiah Jackson. Can't tell you much about him either. But again, I'm a little bit confused. We're down a pitcher and we've added a batter. I guess we'll figure it out as the game goes on, folks. Let's talk about tonight's starting pitching matchup. Holy cow, look who's got a frog in their throat. Wow. I'm like an engine. I got to get started. All right. How you doing, everybody? Okay. Tonight's pitching matchup is going to have Dean Kremer on the mound, folks. Dino, he's been pitching well for most of the season. His ERA is slightly over 4. He has a record of 8-7, a winning record on a last place team. He's going up against Kyle Freeland. Freeland is a left-hander for the Rockies with a record of 2-10 and ERA over 5, 5.19. He's a veteran in this rotation. He's been around with these Rockies going back to when they weren't as really bad as they are. The Rockies, folks, in case you didn't know, you think we're bad. They are 19 games behind us. Okay? Put that into perspective. We're talking about, we're 7.5 out of the last wild card spot. We're 8.5 out. Where are we? Well, the Rockies, even though we've lost, 6 out of our last 8 games, the Rockies are 19 games behind us. They are 50 games below 500 with a record of 26 and 76. So they win about 1 out of every 4 ball games, folks. 1 out of every 4. Not even 1 out of every 3. That is just above a 250 winning percentage. It is really, really bad. And that's based on apparently they've won their last 2 in a row. They were 52 games under 500. They've won 2 straight, which for them has only happened a handful of times this season. Hopefully they're not about to start playing their best baseball all year against us. We need to win this series. Is it going to have any effect on making the playoffs? Probably not, but just for our own pride, let's go out there and beat these guys. Okay? Here is the Rockies starting lineup. Leading off and playing in right field is Tyler Freeman. Mickey Moniak is in center field, batting second. Hunter Goodman is the catcher. He'll bat third. Jordan Beck is in left field, the cleanup hitter. Ezekiel Tovar will bat fifth and play shortstop. Tyro Estrada is at second base, hitting sixth. I got to click on this guy. Yanquiel Fernandez. Yanquiel Fernandez is the designated hitter, hitting seventh. Orlando Arcia, veteran infielder, will play third base and bat eighth. And finally, Michael Toglia is the first baseman, batting ninth. For the Orioles, Jackson Holliday will lead off and play shortstop tonight. Gunnar Henderson is not in the lineup against the lefty Freeland. Jordan Westberg will bat second and play second. Ramon Laureano will hit third tonight, and he will DH. Tyler O'Neill will be in right field, and he will be our cleanup hitter. Ramon Arias will bat fifth and play third base. Ced Mullins will hit sixth and play center field. Kobe Mayo's at first base, batting seventh. Colton Cowser will be in left field, hitting eighth. And finally, Alex Jackson will get the start behind the plate and bat ninth. All right. We are approximately 2 minutes away from first pitch. Holy cow. Let me hurry up and get this game up. All this yapping. I'm going to be late for the ball game. Let's hit the live button on this and let's go full screen if possible. How are we doing there, Charm City chat? We're back home. We're playing a really bad team, the worst team in baseball record-wise, and have been now for a couple of years. It would be lovely to put a nice little win streak together against the Rockies. In fact, I feel a little bit of pressure, I got to be honest. I mean, the Rockies, if you're a team like the Rockies, you have to look at the schedule and look at teams like us and say, well, this is a team we got to play our best. Yeah, we're going to go to the Dodgers and get swept. Yeah, we're going to go to the Phillies and get swept. Yeah, we're going to go to, Toronto and get swept, whatever. But the Orioles, well, I mean, they're in last place over there. We should try to win a couple of games. Hopefully not. Felix Bautista, folks, there has been one update today, and that update is that there is no update for at least a week. That's all we get. Let me open back up Rock Kabatko's Twitter feed. No Felix Bautista update until next week. That is the tweet. and he's on a 2-week DL list. So if we're not going to get even an update until he's got a few days left to go on the disabled list, he's definitely not going to spend the minimum 14 or 15 days, or whatever it is. Dean Kremer's making his he's taking his warm-up tosses right now on the mound. Kyle Bradish told Mansolino that he feels great after last night's rehab start in Aberdeen. Adley Rutschman is catching back-to-back games with the Tides. Cade Povich is scheduled for one more rehab assignment, and then he's back with the big team. That's going to be interesting. And yeah, I guess, folks, just keep your news feeds open for any potential trade news. It could happen at any time. There could be a player in the lineup tonight that has to be removed in the middle of the game because of a trade. It happens sometimes. Now, a couple of the guys that, at least amongst our position players that we think could be on the move, Ryan O'Hearn and Ced Mullins. O'Hearn not in this lineup tonight. Ced is. We will keep an eye on it all, folks. We are just about ready for baseball. Tyler Freeman is going to lead it off for the Rockies. And apparently the Rockies have gone 13-19 in their last 32 ball games, which for them is a really nice stretch to basically play about 400 baseball instead of 250 baseball. The Orioles are wearing their City Connect jersey shirts with the white pants, and they've got the old school Oriole bird, not the cartoon bird on the hat, black hat. Rockies are wearing their standard road grays. Folks, we are ready for baseball. In Baltimore, Kremer, with his first delivery of the night, is in there with a strike, a sinker at 91. And it is a lovely looking evening in Baltimore. It is not a packed stadium by any means, but those who have made the trip appear to have some nice weather. I don't know what the temperature is. This pitch is fouled away. Let's see if I can find that. It is, okay, never mind. It is 98 degrees in Baltimore. Good grief. It's hot. 98 degrees, and that doesn't count humidity, heat index, or anything. There's a hard hit ball to third base. Going down to a knee, Arias to catch the low line drive for out number 1. 98 degrees, folks. That's not even a good boy band. That's not even good for a boy band. I much prefer Backstreet Boys. Huh? What? Here's Mickey Moniak. He takes a called strike on the outside edge. Moniak's hitting .275 with 15 homers and 39 driven in. Pretty decent numbers. He used to play for the Phillies. That pitch is low. The count is 1-1. 16-game hitting streak currently for Moniak. So good numbers and been hitting well lately. He reaches for a pitch outside. It's a tapper back to Kremer, and Dino's going to sprint to the first base bag himself for the unassisted put out by the pitcher. 2 away here in the top of the first. Hey, the scoreboard's up. How you doing, everybody? Checking in with Charm City Chat here between this inning and the next. So, yes, the Rockies have won back-to-back series coming into this one. First time they've done that in a year. Hunter Goodman. He's got some decent-looking numbers here. Batting third in the order. Takes low for ball 1. He's hitting .281. And let's see, the counting stats, he's got himself 18 homers and 56 RBI. That would be leading the Orioles in both categories. This ball is going to get down in front of Laureano. No, not Laureano. Who's out in left field? Cowser. That ball's going to get down in front of Cowser in left field for a 2-out single. Excuse me, folks. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'll be okay. 2 down, runner at first. And that'll bring up Jordan Beck. He's supposed to develop into a pretty good player. Pretty young player, Beck. He takes the first pitch strike. I'm learning about these Rockies as I'm watching them. 11 homers and 34 RBI for Beck. Pitch is low, count is 1-1. Beck has played in 90 games this season, 145 in his career. So I guess last year was his introduction. Played about 50 games, and now he's an everyday player. Here's a ground ball hit on a big bounce toward Holiday at short, and he cannot handle the baseball. We'll see how they score this. This ball was hit kind of slow, and it would have taken a strong, quick throw from Jackson to get Beck at first, but Holiday unable to corral that one. They're going to call that a base hit. So back-to-back singles for the Rockies with 2 down. And that will bring up Ezekiel Tovar. He takes the low one in for ball 1. Tovar is hitting .265. Right-handed batter. Swing and a miss on the splitter from Kremer makes it 1 ball, 1 strike. The Rockies are definitely playing their best baseball of the year right now. Aren't we lucky to have them come to town? Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kremer's already built up a layer of sweat out there. Again, it looks nice on camera. But it is nasty hot out there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there is a line drive to first, handled over there by Mayo. He makes that catch on the fly, and the inning is over. Thankfully, Mayo in the right spot. That ball hit hard, and if it got past him, it would have put the Rockies on the board. Kremer gives up a couple of singles, a couple of men left on base. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies nothing, and the Orioles are coming up. Charm City Chat, how the hell are you? All right, who do we got here today? Chawa, Chilo, George, Derek, Matt, Jake, Patrick, Danjo, Erica, Ronnie, Carl, John M. Edward, did I get you already? I'm starting to see names that are repeating, and I don't know where I left off. Derek, Joshua, Frederick. Hey, bird watchers, it's hot. It's hot at the Inner Harbor. It's hot. I tell you what, you don't even have to cook. You don't even have to steam the crabs, folks. Just grab them out of the water. They're ready to go. Charm City Entertainment is here. Did I get everybody? Did I get everybody? Logan, A Mercy Received. That's a new name. Hello, A Mercy Received. Darren says, Darren. How you doing, Darren? District Nation, Alan Piles. I think I got everybody, folks. Jackson Holiday is going to lead it off. against Kyle Freeland. Again, he is a veteran in this Rockies rotation that has seen a lot of pitchers come and go with very little success. Freeland has stuck around despite some pretty ugly numbers. First pitch to Holiday is fouled back. Well, it's fouled. It does get out of play by about 5 rows on the third base side. Wow, my throat is scratchy today. Let's hope Pete BW is not coming down with something. I've already had sinus issues. I don't need vocal issues. 0-1 pitch is hit on the ground to third. Across the diamond in time, one away. That is Arcia at third. Orlando Arcia at third base making the play. Arcia's at third, Tovar at short, Estrada at second, Togli at first, Beck in left, Moniak in center, Freeman in right, and Goodman behind the plate. Everybody remember all those names? Good. Jordan Westberg, first pitch swing and a miss on a fastball on the outside edge. Westy.
West is that way.
256 the average, 10 homers, 21 RBI. Swing and a miss again on a curveball in the dirt. It's 0-2. What is wrong with Adley? Well, the latest on Adley is he has caught back-to-back games as of today. So that's good news for his imminent return. Adley should be back, I think, either the next series of this homestand or the next road trip for sure. In fact, I forget who we play. Do we have the Phillies coming to town? No, the Blue Jays are coming. Oof. Then we go out to the Cubs and the Phillies. Oh, folks. Hey, everybody. Next weekend we'll be at Wrigley Field. I can't wait. 2-2 to Westberg. That's low and in. We got a full count, folks. One out, nobody on, bottom of the first, payoff pitch. That one's lifted to left field, going back. Beck is still back on the track. He's at the wall. He leaps and it's gone! Bye, birdie! That ball stayed in the air forever. It finally comes down just a couple of feet on the good side of the wall in left field, the home run side. It's 1-0 Baltimore, Westberg's 11th of the season. Bye, birdie. Ramon Laureano has an 0-1 count. Make it 0-2 on a backdoor sweeper from Freeland. Home run dependent offense. Can we get that back? 0-2 pitch is fouled away on Laureano.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
Laureano's role with this team just continues to grow. A rare night without Gunnar Henderson in the lineup, and Laureano is the one asked to hit third. Pitch up and in. The count is a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is in the dirt. 2-2 on Laureano. 1 out, a run in on a Westberg home run. Laureano had 3 home runs in the series in Cleveland in 3 different games. Foul ball. It's 2-2. Freeland's next pitch is a breaking ball hit right up the middle, but playing near the bag is the second baseman. He'll throw over to first in time. 2 down. Estrada throws out Laureano. Tyler O'Neill. He's hitting higher in the order than usual. We haven't seen him hit in a spot like this probably since the first week of the season.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
First pitch to O'Neill is hit on the ground, foul, left side. Tyler O'Neill's hitting just 188 with 3 homers and 11 RBI. OPS is under 600. That is not good. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. O'Neill has 4 hits and 10 at-bats against Freeland in the past. That's a pretty good success rate. O2 pitch is low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a loose baseball behind home plate. Somebody's got to go up there and pick it up. The 1-2. That one's crushed. Stay fair. Stay up. That ball is gone. Bye, birdie. Popeye muscles up. It's a line drive shot down the left field line. Second home run of the inning. 4th home run of the year for O'Neill. It's 2-0 Baltimore. Holy cow. Hey, Earl. Come on, Earl. I understand you hope O'Hearn doesn't go to an AL East team. Is that the number one thing in your mind in the middle of the second home run of the inning? Earl, take a break. Tyler O'Neill just hit a home run. You might not see one again until September. Soak it in. Ramon Arias is at the plate. He's got a 2-1 count.
I have a brother.
That pitch is popped up. Out of play, 2-2. All right. Everybody's got their O'Neill jokes. 2-2 pitch is popped away. Foul again. Yep, 2 million home run, 5 million home run. Yep, everybody's busting out their calculators. I'm telling you now, folks, you're going to want this dude to start hitting. If you want him to go away, the only way it's going to happen is if he hits, and then maybe he tests free agency. If he plays like he has, he's not going anywhere for 3 years. What would you rather see happen? You might as well root for the guy to get it going. That's my same philosophy. I'd rather not see him in the lineup, but once he's been named and he's in the lineup, I root for the guy to succeed. What else is there to do? Payoff pitch to Arias. Foul back. It's still 3-2. Go get that loose baseball, kid. There you go. I wouldn't mind realigning the divisions. I want the Yankees, us, the Rockies, the White Sox, and you can throw the Marlins in there. Just to give us a little more competition. 28 pitches already for Freeland. That is ball 4 to Ramon Arias. A 2-out walk.
I'm walking here.
The question is, will the Orioles be able to score runs in more than one frame against the starter? Yes, we have been able to get to the starter early in ball games a little more frequently as of late, but it's been a bit of a pattern. Scoring early and then not scoring more. We were able to do it in the final game against Cleveland yesterday. We took an early lead. The Guardians came back, and if the recipe had gone the same way it had been, we would have lost that game, but we came back and we won. Rockies' bullpen is terrible. Fantastic. I would hope so. I would hope, they've got some good-looking hitters in their lineup, I got to tell you. And, of course, with the venue they play in, I would expect the offense to put runs up on the board. But, yeah, I would also then expect a team 50 games under 500 with a decent offense must have deplorable pitching, both in the rotation and out of the bullpen. Said Mullins is at the plate. He's got a 1-1 count.
Folks said, now you know what to do.
2 down, runner at first. Mullins with a foul ball off to the right. Said's average is at just 214. He's been hovering in the 2 teens for a while now. One, 2 pitch to Mullins. Hit on the ground and a diving stop by the second baseman. He'll pop up and throw Mullins out. That is Estrada on the play. Mullins grounds out 4-3 to end the inning. But Jordan Westberg with a rain-making home run. That ball was in the air forever. I felt like I was just waiting for that ball to come down. And then Tyler O'Neill also with a home run. That was not in the air very long at all. 2 very different looking home runs. 2 very similar results. It's 2-0 Baltimore as we go to the second inning. What did we get for Soto? We got a couple of right-handers. One very young, very raw, but apparently can throw triple digits and has got some plus pitches in there. And if he can be coached up, we might have something special there. But that's definitely a project. And another guy is a 26-year-old right-handed relief pitcher that would appear to be somebody that if we don't bring up this season, potentially could make the team next season. Kind of a on the cusp kind of a guy. What are the names of these guys? I guess I need to start putting them to memory. Who are these people? They're not household names, folks, but hopefully we'll make them. Wow, somebody typed in 45-degree launch angle. I thought they were kidding. That is insane. That would be why that ball was in the air for about 3 minutes. Wellington Aracena. Wellington Aracena is your kid, and Cameron Foster, or simply Cam, according to Patrick, that's the one who looks a little closer to being Major League ready out of the bullpen. In fact, they're talking about it right now on Masson. There's the details if you're watching along. First pitch to Tyro Estrada in the top of the second is a called strike inside. Might have been an inch inside. 0-1 on Estrada, who's hitting .284. Again, that's not a bad average. That's a called strike 2 right in there. It's 0-2. I mean, I'm looking at this Rockies lineup right now, and to me, on paper, it looks as good, if not better, than the Guardians who we just played. Now, they don't have anybody as individually good as Jose Ramirez. Here's a ground ball to first base. Mayo will take it to the bag unassisted for the first out of the second inning. Estrada retired. Here comes Yanquiel Fernandez. I say this right? This guy's first name would be a hell of a Scrabble score. .237 average. Left-handed bat DHing tonight. Takes a strike from Kremer. No homers and 2 RBIs, so limited action for Yanquiel Fernandez on the season. That pitch is a strike on the inside edge. Foster had a 1.15 whip in AA, now getting called up to AAA. Thanks, Patrick. I was kind of hoping when I saw the names that one of them would be a reliever that was a lefty, somebody to potentially replace Soto directly. But again, we don't have the kind of balance in the bullpen like we have had for most of the season right now. We only have one lefty in there. And I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with this roster. It seems like we only have 12 pitchers and 14 position players tonight. And I didn't even know you could do that. I thought it had to be even. I thought the only time you could adjust that was in September when you get 2 additional roster spots. Traditionally, most teams go with 1 pitcher and 1 batter in September for those extra 2 spots, but you can get 2 pitchers or 2 batters if you want to. But I thought at this stage of the season, 26-man roster was a 13-13 split. You guys let me know, because I got to be wrong, right? Something's missing. Soto has definitely left the team. Jeremiah Jackson, was that his name? He's definitely an infielder. He's on the roster as of right now. This ball's hit out towards center field. Mullins has to move to his left just a couple of steps. He's got it. 2 down. Yeah, John, again, I understand. I understand that Soto left. There's an open spot, and somebody would get called up to replace him, but I'm not understanding why it's a batter instead of a pitcher. And I'm also, again, trying to confirm whether or not, I mean, obviously, if it is 14 pitchers or 14 hitters and 12 pitchers on the, maybe they classified Stalling as a pitcher for a day. He has pitched 11 innings officially in Major League Baseball. Wow, Patrick, that would be an explanation. That would actually make sense, and that's something a little bit tricky. I like that. I hope that's exactly what it is. Patrick, I don't know. I wish we had a way to confirm it, but I love that theory. 1-1 pitch is fouled away. Orlando Arcia at the plate, by the way. My apologies. He's up there with 2 down, bases empty. Arcia has spent a lot of years with the Braves. That's where I remember him. So does the situation with Jackson catching. Is Stallings not eligible to catch if Jackson were to get injured tonight because of the pitcher designation? Like, you can't have it both ways, right? I don't know. Baseball, folks. Swing and a miss. Arcia strikes out. Kremer pitches a 1-2-3 second inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Bottom of the second coming up, 2-0 Baltimore. Look at that. Everybody's complimenting Patrick. Yeah, that's good stuff. That is, and again, folks, this is why baseball, it's a humbling sport, and I would never pretend that I know everything there is to know about baseball. I run into a lot of people on social media that come off as if they do, but you're kidding yourselves if you think you know everything about that. I mean, I am humbled every day. I'm learning something new. It's why this game is so much fun. There's always something to learn. I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah. I did not know that. That is weird, wild stuff. Patrick's not sure, but again, Patrick, it's a good theory. And I like it. Will you be my bench coach? Oh, man, that's like saying you'll be my huckleberry. Oh. You can be my huckleberry, Patrick. You can be my huckleberry. All right. We're building a coaching staff, folks. It's time to have a coup in the Oriole dugout. Kobe Mayo is going to lead it off for Baltimore. Get it all on there, Kobe. All right, this weekend, Kobe Mayo is going deep. I don't care. It's time. We're playing the Rockies. I'm hoping Mayo is going to play It's time. It's time for a freaking home run. First pitch is fouled away by Mayo. It's 0-1. Get it all on there, Mayo.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Just spread it out. Mayo's batting an even 200. He's got the one home run off a position player. 9 RBI. Pitch inside, 1-1 the count. Come on, Mayo. It's so time. Come on. Just square one up, buddy. Pitch low and in, 2-1 on Mayo. I probably haven't seen Tombstone in 30 years, but yeah. I got a good memory. I remember. That ball's launched into center field, going back, looking up, and that ball is gone! Bye, birdie! BW calls Mayo's shot! Dead center field! That ball was destroyed! 413 feet! It's 3-0 Baltimore! I call them like I see them, folks. Colton Cowser lifts off to center. That ball is going back to the track, and it's finally caught out there on the track for out number 1. Cowser flies out about 390-plus feet. The Orioles are teeing off against Kyle Freeland. 3 solo homers. We're only in the second inning with 1 out now. So we were averaging a home run per out before that out by Cowser, and he nearly hit it out. Here is Alex Jackson. He takes inside. 1-0. 3-0 Orioles. Folks. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. What can I tell you, folks? Again, it was just the right time for Mayo to do that. All of the elements that you would want, the stars were aligned, folks. Curveball outside to Jackson. It's 2-1. Mayo's first real home run. And you could see that raw power of his. Man, that ball's crushed by Jackson to left. Stay fair. That ball is gone. Bye, birdie. We continue to average a home run per out. It's the fourth ding-dong. We're only in the second inning. Alex Jackson, 419 feet down the left field line. Baltimore 4, Colorado nothing. Holy cow. Can you imagine having the Rockies in your division? Jackson Holliday, right field, deep, high, and foul into the corner. Holy cow, folks. Are we down in Atlanta? Is this Home Run Derby Part 2? It's live game action home run derby going on in Baltimore tonight, folks. You want a souvenir, get your butt down to the yard now. You got about a 1 in 1,000 chance the way this is going. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Holiday. That ball's crushed to right. Get up! Get up! It's off the wall, and it's wedged in the wall there, right where the grounds crew. Jackson is going to go to third base. That ball is definitely wedged behind there. That should be an automatic double, a ground rule double. Holiday will go to second. That ball nearly left the yard to right field. It hit off the top of the wall where the grounds crew shed is. It went straight down and got wedged between the shed door and the paneling of the wall to the left. Another extra base hit, though, for the Orioles. Kyle Freeland is getting absolutely lit up. 10 batters, 4 home runs, and a double. Good grief. Still only 1 out in the inning. And Jordan Westberg will be next. Meanwhile, the Rockies are having a mound meeting. I'm sure they've had their share of these during the season.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
My goodness. Maybe Freeland should think about walking somebody. That would be a better result. "45 pitches already for Freeland with 1 out in the second inning. 4 home runs. Is that right? Yes. 4 different Orioles, first time, 10 batters into the lineup, 4 home runs. Unbelievable. Westberg takes a strike on the outside edge. He's homered already tonight. He got it started. The 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bring it back on over here. There was so much excitement. I could hardly contain myself. Swing and a miss as Westberg chased a curveball low. Hey, if we keep piling it on and we get to like 15-0, Maybe Stallings can come out to pitch for us. This one's fouled away. It's still a ball and 2 strikes. Freeland's about to throw his 50th pitch. Meanwhile, the Rockies have a lefty getting up in their bullpen. Rollison. Tapper foul, still 1-2 on Westberg. Folks, it may be disgustingly hot outside, but when you get off to a start like this, you don't feel it as much. 1-2 pitch, pops straight up on the infield. Everybody's coming in toward the mound, and the shortstop Tovar, the quarterback, will make the catch. 2 down. And that'll get Laureano up for the second time in his mini innings. Runner at second. 4-0 Orioles. Yo, Jacob. Yo. How you doing? First pitch to Laureano is low and in for ball 1. Oh, you're a Guardians fan. All right. Thanks for letting us win 1 game. It helps set us up for this. Ground ball to short. Tovar will throw across in time, and the inning is over. But the Orioles, oh, daddy. The home run ball is working. 2 home runs in the first inning, 2 home runs here in the second inning. Jordan Westberg, Tyler O'Neill, Kobe Mayo, and Alex Jackson have all gone yard. It is 4-0 Baltimore as we go to the 3rd inning. All right, folks. I will be right back. I want to get up and stretch. I mean, I haven't been that excited since this.
Swing it up, ass! Yeah!
Right. So hang out. By the way, hit the like button, folks. I haven't even talked about it yet. There's over 100 people here. We got 65 likes. About half of you could pitch in. 50 people. We can get those likes up to 100. It's a thumbs up. It's at the bottom of your screen. Just tap it once and you're done. That's all you got to do. Everything else just involves you chilling, relaxing, enjoying the call of the game, hanging out with everybody else on a Friday night. I mean, you can't beat it, folks. We've watched 4 home runs together, us bird watchers. So go ahead and tap that like button if you don't mind. Thank you very much, and I'll be back in just a moment.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! No! 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 It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Michael Toglia at the plate, the number 9 batter for the Rockies. First pitch is ball 1. And the follow-up pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 on Toglia. Good evening. Breaking ball fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Toglia is hitting under 200, 197. He's got 10 home runs and 31 RBI. They were expecting a little more out of this guy. Normally, you don't see your first baseman batting 9th in the order. But when you're a first baseman hitting ninth in the order for a team 50 games under 500, that's a pretty clear indication that you're not putting up the kind of first baseman numbers a team would expect, especially when you're hitting out there in Denver. Here's a breaking ball fouled away, still 2-2. 4-0 Baltimore on 4 home runs. Man, I hope we get to see some more. I love home run dependent offense. It's my favorite now. This ball inside out swing, a little soft liner toward third. Arias will make the catch. 1 away. That's right, folks. We got that number 9 batter out. Hey, thanks, Logan. Thanks for your stinking like. Hey, gabagoo to you. You think Ethan Holliday's going to play first base? I'm not asking that in a, accusatory way. I honestly don't know. Is that the expectation? Here is Freeman up for the second time, 0 for 1. First pitch is ball 1. Curveball. I'm sorry, that was a cutter. Okay, hit on the ground on 1 bounce to third. Arias over to first in time, 2 away. Kremer is cruising. Mickey Moniak coming up. Oh, just a roster spot. Gotcha. Well, who's on first? Who is on first? Oh, well, Ryan O'Hearn will be a free agent next year. Whether we trade him or we don't, he'll be on the market. I think the Rockies should go after a guy like Ryan O'Hearn. I think Ryan O'Hearn can put up some nice numbers for them at a pretty affordable price. Give them some of that veteran presence. Will he be happy playing for a team? Not expected to do anything? Maybe not, but he could also be like the leader of the turnaround of a team that's been so bad for so long. I don't mind taking on a role like that. 0-2 on Moniak. That ball's fouled off to the right. Kremer has just hit 40 pitches. His pitch count's just fine. The 0-2 is hit in the air toward left center field. Long run, and that ball is going to hit off the splash zone. It is a home run for Moniak. An opposite field shot. Pretty impressive. Moniak has been on a tear. His 16th home run of the season, and his hit streak continues. I think he's up to 17 in a row, something like that. They just said it last time he was up, but yeah, Moniak is on fire. The Rockies are on the board. It's 4-1 Baltimore now. Hunter Goodman fouls the first pitch he sees away. Tony. Hey, Tony, what's the deal, huh? You come in here, you sit down, next thing you know, boom, we're giving up home run balls. What's the problem, huh? What's the matter, you? Swing and a miss on a curveball. It's 0-2 on Goodman. 2 down, nobody on, a run in. For the Rockies, it's 4-1 Baltimore. Tony, I'm just playing with you, huh? This guy over here. I got this guy. Yeah, you know. What do I amuse you, Tony? What am I, a clown to you? You think this is all fun and games? You made me pop out your eyeball for Charlie M? 1-2 the count on Goodman. I guess Charlie M is Charlie Morton. You made me pop out your eyeball for Charlie Morton? Kremer is blowing on his fingertips. He looks like a glazed ham out there. Layer upon layer of Baltimore late July sweat. Here is a ball reached for and grounded softly to third. Arias will have to throw off balance on the run. He does, and it's in time to win the inning. The Rockies get one back on a solo home run from Mickey Moniak. Hey, if we're going to trade 4 homers for 1, I can deal with that, as long as we're talking solo homer. All right, on to the bottom of the third, 4-1 Orioles. Hey, folks, tomorrow night, same start time as tonight. First pitch is at 7:05. Get over here at 6:50 p.m. That's when the stream starts. Get all caught up with the news and notes before the ball game. And it's going to be on the mound, Trevor Rogers looking to keep his positive start streak going. He'll be up against another bad pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. He's got a record of 4 wins and 13 losses, an ERA of 6.41, and a whip of 1.83. Good grief. He's given up 146 hits in 98 1/3 innings. That is a ton. That is a ton of hits. Hey, good fellas. Hey, it is Alan. They call him Alan 2 times on account of he said everything twice. Let me go get the papers. Get the papers. Tony popping in with with a positive news story. What is this? They pulled a minivan out of the harbor with a body in it. All right, and the van's been missing for 7 years. So this is the lost episode of The Sopranos. Or I guess we're talking Baltimore. This is the lost season of The Wire. O'Neill hits the ball hard to left. It's going to be caught out there, though, by Jordan Beck. Tyler O'Neill, first pitch swinging, hits it hard, but it's a line drive out, deep to left. 1 down. O'Neill is hitting the ball hard lately. Couple of hits in yesterday's game. Home run tonight. Here is Ramon Arias. Walked his first time up.
I have a brother.
He goes after the first pitch. Line to third. Nice stop over there by Arcia, and he throws across in time, 2 away. Orioles are up there hacking, as usual. Can't really argue with the results so far tonight, though. 2 down here, said Mullins.
Said, now you know what to do.
First pitch to him is a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. 4-1 Orioles in the bottom of the third. Rising Rhino is here, folks. He wants to give everybody a greeting. Pitch is in there for a called strike. It's 2-2 on said Mullins. Oh, wait. Rhino didn't hear me? Just kidding. Fouled away, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the third. Kobe Mayo is waiting on deck. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up. First base side, foul ground. Toglia over near the railing there, makes the catch, and the inning is over. The Orioles go 1-2-3 for the first time tonight. Actually, it's the first inning where they haven't hit 2 home runs. On to the fourth. It's Baltimore 4 and the Rockies 1. All right. Rhino, what's it looking like out there in play-by-play YouTube land? Have you noticed any good content out there lately? Let me know. I'm always on the search for good content. In fact, I'm looking for something really specific. I'm looking for a play-by-play guy that will call about 2.5 innings of a baseball game. You know, maybe pick it up somewhere in the fourth, maybe check out somewhere in the bottom of the sixth. Maybe not even give any indication in their description as to what game it is they're calling or any announce. I wish I could find somebody that could. Oh, you got a guy for me. All right. Rhino coming through again. Folks, Rhino has come through for me again. I'll tell you what, folks, be sure to check out Rising Rhino's channel. It's a hoot. This man covers every damn football league on planet Earth, and maybe a few others. Hutchins just woke up from a 4-hour nap. Hutchins, I don't know how old you are, but when you're at my age, 4 hours isn't a nap. That is a night's sleep. I'd kill for 4 hours. Uninterrupted. All right, we are going to the top of the fourth. Jordan Beck at the plate. He got to hit his first time up. Takes a pitch at the bottom of the zone for a called strike. Dean Kremer. Oh, 1 pitch. And on the ground, Urias has it at third. Over to first. Man, he makes it look easy. 1 down here in the fourth. Dean Kremer's my favorite pitcher on the Orioles. That's right. It's Mike Tyson here. Stepping in for BW on the call. It's 4-1 Baltimore. 4 home runs on the night. That's crazy. It's inconceivable. It's ludicrous. First pitch is ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Dean Kremer on 49 pitches. Curveball strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Apparently my impression isn't going over that well. Check swing foul. It's 1-2 on Tovar. What are you saying? You don't like my Tyson impression? I'll come over there and rip your head off. I'll make you love me. I'll make you love me. Tovar's 1-2 pitch coming. That's low, 2-2. By the way, it's floppy hat night at the ballpark. Do I know if the Orioles have any new City Connect hats? You mean other than like the silver bee? I mean, they've got a different hat on tonight with their City Connect shirts. But it's not a brand new design. It's the old school Oriole bird with an all black hat. Mike Tyson Mysteries was a great show. It had Norm Macdonald on there. That is ball 4. Tovar draws a walk with 1 out. I gotta go close the door behind me. It's getting kind of warm in here. I'll be right back. I promise I'll stop with bad impressions. Want to know the count on Tyro Estrada? Runner at first, 1 out. And Estrada lifts the ball to left field and deep. Kowser's on the track. He's looking up, and that ball is gone. Estrada with a 2-run homer, and just like that, this is a 1-run ball game. And I guess I'm not allowed to have any more fun now. I guess it's back to anxiety mode. The Rockies have gotten 3 of the 4 runs we've put up back. Oh, gosh. I guess I better go back to my Tyson voice. I didn't realize what kind of trouble I'd get in. I haven't been in this much trouble since I cheated on Robin Gibbons. Hang in there. Oh, boy. Yanquiel Fernandez, fly ball to right. That's hit high and far, but it will be caught out there on the edge of the track by Tyler O'Neill. 2 down. Good grief. Come on, Dino. Come on, Dino. You got to hang in there. Man, look at his arm. It is absolutely glistening. Kremer looks like he's been dipped in soul glow. Here is Orlando Arcia. Breaking ball to him is a strike. BW, can you do Foghorn Leghorn as an announcer? Well, I see we got a 1-run lead. I tell you, that Tony Mansolino's about as sharp as a bag of wet mice. Next pitch from Kremer will be number 60 on the night. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. I always wanted to see you do the impression of the Flintstones. The whole damn family? Every cast member? Or I do a great Dino. Arf! There. 1-2 on Arcia. This one's tapped foul. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hey, Matt. Good to see you. I'm bringing Tyson back. I'm bringing Sexy back. What can I tell you? Just a fountain of talent over here. Ground ball foul, third base side. Still a ball and 2 strikes. I can't even remember what the Great Gazoo sounded like. I think that's when I gave up on the Flintstones, once the Great Gazoo showed up. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Arcia goes down swinging. The Rockies score a couple of runs here. After scoring 1 in the third, they have closed this 4-0 lead down to a 4-3 lead as we go to the bottom of the fourth. We can't stop scoring. Folks, this scoring summary has been, again, it's home run derby. Westberg, solo home run. Tyler O'Neill, solo home run. Kobe Mayo, solo home run. Alex Jackson, solo home run. Mickey Moniak, solo home run. And then Tyro Estrada had to go and screw up the sequence with a 2-run homer. That's how all 7 runs in this ball game have been scored. Congratulations on my impersonations. What's the congratulate? I've never made a dime off of them. They're average. You can easily find somebody that does a better version of any impersonation I do. Easily. I just kind of give you a generic impression. It's like, yeah, I recognize it. It's kind of there. But, you know. Hulk Hogan tribute announcer too soon? Probably too soon. I don't think that would go over well for some folks. Nothing's really ever too soon for me in terms of comedy, folks. You know, comedy. Who does BW? There are people out there who have BW impressions. In fact, I've got an image to show you people. Somebody pulled up an image. You know what? I'm going to open it up over here just in case. This is probably going to take me 5 minutes to do. But I believe it was Rob who posted a screenshot from one of my streams from a couple of games ago. You guys would believe it was somebody, a famous person, trying to pose as me. Kobe Mayo, second pitch of his at bat on an 0-1 count. Hits it hard to third, but he will be thrown out by Arcia, 1 away. All right. Like, what happened to that 4-run lead? Like, what happened? All right, let's see what I can do here. So Freeland is suddenly retiring batters in a row here. Here's Colton Cowser, folks. Get those cows up in the chat. He's got strike 1 on him. Called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 on Cowser. Where are the cows at, folks? Where are the cows? And Cowser strikes out. Boy. Come on, offense. Don't go to sleep on us again. Don't start doing this to us again. Alex Jackson coming up next. Wow, did that inning just end? Okay, the inning is over. Sorry, folks. I thought I'd have 15 seconds to work on something, but apparently the Orioles are very interested in making very quick outs. The inning is over with Jackson lining out to left field. We go now to the 5th inning. It's the Orioles 4 and the Rockies 3. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can... You know, I probably didn't even have to do that. I probably could have just done this. All right, maybe not. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There we go. All right, folks. So, yeah, Sylvester Stallone was hanging out here a couple of nights ago. Here he is. There you can see him. The classic Stallone over the top. He's got the hat on backwards. It's like a switch. You can see the classic Stallone lip angle. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he's able to make one lip go one direction while making another lip go the complete opposite direction. But clearly that's Sylvester Stallone dressed up like BW. Yeah, that was an interesting an interesting guest appearance. All right. Was that worth the gag? I don't know. Yeah, I just got smacked. Somebody hit me like a side of beef. I just noticed my Stallone sounds like my grease man. I get all the stars on this show. I bring in the stars, folks. All right, we are in the top of the 5th. First pitch to Toglia is ball 1. Kremer's next pitch, hit on the ground, second base. Easy play there for Westberg. 1 away. Again, Westberg playing second base tonight. Arias is at third. Holiday at shortstop. Gunnar Henderson begins the game with the night off. I'm sure Mansolino said, okay, we've got the 50 games under 500 Rockies coming to town. They got a lefty starting. If I'm ever going to give Gunnar a day off, this is probably the one. Here's Freeman. Tyler Freeman is 0 for 2. This is the third trip through the order now for the Rockies for Kremer. 1-0 pitch is a strike. Yeah, Dolph Lundgren, Stallone, all those old action guys, they all start sounding the same eventually, don't they? Everybody's doing slight impersonations of each other. 1-2 the count on Freeman. What's up, David? Let's go. Swing and a miss, a splitter way outside, and Freeman chased it. Sit down.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
2 away in the 5th. That ball just kept going away. Started on the outside corner and just fell away. Here's Moniak. Be careful with this guy. He's been hot. Home run his last time up. Got a long hitting streak going right now. And it's a 1-run ball game, so be careful. 1-0 pitch is high, 2-0. It's been a shootout here, David. 7 runs on the board, 6 home runs hit, 4 by the Orioles, 2 by the Rockies. 2-0 pitch outside, 3-0 now on Moniak. I said be careful. I don't know if I want to be this careful. Kremer finds the corner with a strike to make it 3-1. Pitch. That's ball 4. Not close. A 2-out walk issued to Moniak will bring up Hunter Goodman. .74 pitches for Kremer. Here's the first pitch to Goodman. It's low. Ball 1. Kremer is looking less and less sharp as this game goes on, and you have to think the weather has got to play a factor in it. It is nasty out there, and he's working hard between every pitch to keep his fingertips dry. 1-0. That's lined hard down the left field line and going to bounce up against the wall for extra bases. Here comes the runner around third. The tying run will score for the Rockies on a 2-out double by Goodman. Moniak scores, and we are back to square one. It is a 4-4 ball game. Weren't we having fun like an hour ago? What happened? Weren't we having fun? I thought we were having fun. That was 110 plus miles an hour off the bat of Goodman. Jordan Beck takes low. Any ideas of I was going to say, maybe a mound meeting here? Jackson's slowly walking his way out to Kremer right now. And like I was saying, and when we got out to that 4-0 lead with 4 home runs, it makes bad weather not seem so bad. I'm sure everybody sitting in the stands right now is starting to feel a little bit stickier than they did about a half an hour ago. What's going on here? I mean, when you come out for a mound meeting, are you allowed to bring a towel? I would ask for a towel. Can I just wipe off this layer of sweat all over me, please? While we're talking. That ball is lined up the middle. It's a base hit, and it dies out there in center field, which means the runner at second can come around to score without a throw. The Rockies have taken the lead 5-4. Here in the top of the 5th inning. Unbelievable. The Orioles scored 2 in the first and 2 in the second to make it 4-0. Since then, the Rockies score 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and now 2 more so far here in the 5th, and they lead it 5-4. And apparently bad weather is coming in. Drew French is out to talk. Looks like bad weather on my screen. How's that? Oh, up at the top? Huh. It's a nice dark blue sky. Here's a pitch fouled away by Tovar. It's 0-1. Folks. Let me just remind everybody: if we were playing a team that is better than the Rockies, I would probably and be throwing chairs around right now. But I got a feeling this game is going to see both sides make their share of mistakes, and whoever the last team standing is going to win. I'm not about to say we can't win a ball game down 1 to the Rockies, despite losing that 4-run lead. It's still the first half of the ball game. We still have 15 outs to play with at the plate. One. That's hit on the ground softly. Third base. They go to second and get the force. Ramon Arias, have yourself a night in the field. Arias with a smart play. Got the lead runner. It would have been really tough to get the runner at first. He was basically in foul ground, throwing off balance. Man, oh man, that's a close play at second. Potentially worth a challenge, but it doesn't look like the Rockies will. And the inning is over. The Rockies have taken the lead here, 5-4, and we are now halfway through the ball game. Oh, folks, hang in there. I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to heat up some water and replenish my coffee. So I will be right back. Keep that morale up, folks. And keep the like count going as well. Wow, the viewership has dropped below 100. That was fast. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen the fans give up on a 1-run deficit on a game that's not even half over. Well, it's now half over, but holy cow, folks. Just remember, even if the Orioles do break your hearts, BW won't. I'm here to help guide you through the highs and the lows. All right, I'll be right back. All right, folks, here's the deal. The Orioles have the top of the order up. It's Jackson Holiday. Let's frickin' go. Want to know the count. Next pitch, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Folks. I'm not about to pack it in. No way. That pitch is low and away, 2-1 on Holiday. Freeland is out there now with a chance to qualify for a win if he can maintain the lead through this 5th inning. And if the Rockies were to hold on the rest of the way, I don't want either of those to happen. Here's a base hit into left field by Holiday. Holiday goes oppo, leadoff single, tying run on with nobody out. It's that easy, folks. It's that easy. Jordan Westberg. Snap throw to Holiday, and oh my God, he just got back in there, folks. You don't want to know. You don't want to know how close Jackson got to getting picked off again. In fact, the Rockies are going to challenge this. Oh, my. Oh, my. Has Holiday been picked off again? The Rockies think so. It looked very close live. It all depends on when that glove first makes contact. And if he does graze that leg, then Holiday is out. But I don't know if they've got enough evidence based on the 2 replays I've seen to overturn the call. That much we have going in our favor. It is under review at the Replay Review Command Center in New York. Man, they got a lot of employees there for what? They must look at about 15 calls a night throughout the league or something. Can I get a job with those guys? The call is overturned and Holiday has been picked off again.
Big bucks. Stop it all.
Unbelievable. I mean, Jackson, honestly, Holiday family, I'm very impressed with your baseball complex you got on site over on your giant property, and you've got all the latest technology and innovation and analytics at your fingertips. You're pushing the boundaries of what it takes to figure out how to be a great hitter. And can you maybe figure out how to not get picked off? Does your complex teach that? Maybe spend one day with the kids going over that. What's the point of watching this dude get an opposite field hit if he's going to get himself out on the bases? 1-2 the count on Jordan Westberg. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball to short. Tovar, strong throw, in time, 2 away. I've never seen a player that has been touted with this much talent. 5 tools. I'm only counting 4 tools at most. There is one missing tool, and it has cost us so many outs. In situations just like that, we're down a run. He's the leadoff man. It's time to rally. Laureano on an 0-1 pitch fouls it away. It's 0-2. And what's crazy is that this pickoff, I mean, I'd have to look at it real close again to be sure and compare it to previous pickoffs. But to me, it looked like about this much space. He was barely off the bag. It was the shortest lead yet where he's gotten picked off. 80th pitch of the night from Freeland to Laureano on a 1-2 count. That ball's lifted to left. Stay fair. It is going to hook foul down the left field corner. The Cardinals are expected to pick up Ozuna. Wow, look at the Cardinals beefing up. And they're giving away Luke and Baker in the package. That's not bad. Pitch in the dirt to Laureano. The count even up at 2-2. We need a bugle. We need some help. The 2-2 to Laureano. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Come on, Charm City chat. We're just going to have to do this ourselves. Two pitch. Swung on, and was that a miss? It is. Laureano swung at a pitch that hit him on the foot and strikes out on what would have been a hit by pitch if he didn't swing. Folks, I mean, you want to talk about Murphy's Law. It is in full effect right now in a ball game that had started perfectly. Everything is going wrong right now. Laureano strikes out on a pitch that would have hit him. I mean, it did hit him, but it doesn't matter because he swung at it. We go to the 6th inning. It's 5-4 Rockies. My goodness. Are we putting all of this on Kremer, Chilo? Come on. Man, you're so hard on the pitching. Again, what more evidence do you need that Kremer, by and large, on the season, had it not been for what he's done, we'd be way worse than we are. I mean, I know it's been bad. It's been bad. Special lucky time. Folks, things aren't even going so well over here for me in Thailand. Not only have special luckies gone off the board, now Thailand is waging a bit of a war with neighboring Cambodia. It was already a situation that was tense between the two countries. The border there had been shut down now for at least 3 or 4 months. It's the same border that I would go to on a yearly basis to renew my visa. I can't go there this year. I started making initial plans on my visa run this season about a month ago, and when I was asking around, I'm like, I have to make a trip to Laos, right? I can't go to Cambodia. The border's shut down. And a lot of the visa agents out there were like, yeah, it's shut down now, but it's probably going to get straightened out by the time it comes for you to get your visa. I wouldn't bank on it still being a problem. Well, guess what? It's gotten worse. It's escalated now. There are casualties. There's artillery being fired on both sides. So not good news over here. Is it starting to rain? There is a throng of people making their way to the concourse right now. Here's a ground ball to third by Estrada. Arias over to first in time. 1 down in the top of the 6th. Okay, that's fine. As long as we've allowed the Rockies to get an out in the 6th, you can go ahead and put the tarp out there because this game can be suspended until a later date if necessary. I wouldn't mind it. Breaking ball from Kremer is a strike to Fernandez. What you don't want to see is the Orioles come up to hit in the bottom of the 6th, and then they call it right after that if they're still trailing. That ball's crushed down the right field corner, but it is just foul. Yanquiel Fernandez, had he hit it higher and just a little bit to the left, that could have sneaked out onto the flag court. Instead, it bounces off that roll down shed door down there in the right field corner. No signs of I mean, I honestly can't even see the raindrops on the screen right now, so it can't be raining that hard, but the crowd is definitely emptied. There is nobody sitting behind home plate. That is strike 3. Yankiel strikes out on an inside fastball, 94 miles an hour. 2 down for Orlando Arcia, and there's a shot of the lights with the water, the precipitation we can see. Again, it's not raining incredibly hard, but it's enough for everybody to want to go seek shelter. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 on Arcia. Honestly, if I'm at the ballpark and it's 98 frickin' degrees and it starts to rain, I'm happily sitting in my seat, enjoying those raindrops coming down on my hot ass. Don't clip that. It's 0-2 on Arcia. The grounds crew is poised behind the tarp. Perhaps they will roll it out there at the end of the inning here. I don't want a rain delay. If we get any kind of delay, I'm running downstairs for some breakfast. I can tell you that right now. I would assume the shortest rain delay would be 20 to 25 minutes. So I would have time. This ball's fouled back, still 0-2 on Orlando Arcia. The crowd continues to seek shelter. Check swing. Looks like he went. Appeal. And he did go. The inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We'll see if they're going to put a tarp out here or what. The Rockies currently lead at 5-4. That's probably the end of the night for Kremer. And if there is a delay, that's definitely the end of the night for Kremer. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Honestly, it would be worst case scenario for us to complete this inning and then they call the game. If they were to call it now, then we would be able to complete the game. We'd have the 6th and then the rest of the game to play later. But they could call it since it's an official game. And if you're down 1 run at home, to have the game called before the end, that sucks. Isn't it 4 2/3? Well, it's 4.5 innings. It depends on if you're the home team winning or the road team winning. But the minimum amount is middle of the 5th. That's the halfway point of the ball game. But if you're the home team, it's just like the bottom of the 9th. You got to look at the bottom of the 5th like you would the bottom of the 9th. If you're ahead, the game's over. Right? But anyway. Melanie Newman wet t-shirt contest coming. Oh boy. Let's see if this is going to be a delay or not. Because if it is, I want to hurry up and run downstairs. I think Freeland's coming out of the game pretty soon either way, Earl. What are you confused about, Axe? We are underway in the bottom of the 6th. There is not a single person sitting in the bottom 15 or so rows. Just a few people going to get a foul ball on the first pitch here from Freeland to Tyler O'Neill. Freeland's on 84 pitches. Next pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. O'Neill's got a home run tonight.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Yes, it is an official game, but if you're the home team and you're losing, you're allowed to get your last at bats, Axminster. So this is a situation where they cannot call the game until the Orioles are given the same amount of outs to play with that the Rockies have had. The Rockies have had 6 innings at the plate. The Orioles have not. So if they were to throw a tarp out on the field right now, they can't call the game. Does that make sense yet? That is a swing and a miss. O'Neill is down on strikes. 1 away in the 6th. Folks, maybe I'm not doing a good job of explaining it. If anyone out there can do a better job, go ahead. It's a pretty... I never knew that in my whole life. Well, Axminster, what did I say about an hour ago? This is baseball. It's a humbling sport, and every day you learn something new. I learned something new today. When it comes to setting up your roster and using a position player to count as a pitcher because he's had some previous experience. Owen won the count on Ramon Arias. That ball's lifted to left, but foul ball. It's very strange. It's as if the you have to think, oh, wow, so there's the lightning. Now I can understand. I was going to say, you have to think that the ushers forced the crowd to retreat. That is a called strike 3 to Arias, 2 down in the 6th. And it's raining harder. This could absolutely be a disaster. Lightning is coming down like crazy right now. The fans have been instructed to get you gotta throw the tarp out there. Don't make us get one more cheap out and then call the game. Mullins tries to bunt, and it's a beauty. Come on, Sid, beat it out. He's safe. Mullins with a 2-out bunt single. Now throw the tarp out there. Throw the tarp out there. Look at this weather. Are you kidding me? Kobe Mayo is due up now. What are we doing? First pitch. Breaking ball up and away. Said, any thoughts on stealing here? This could be it. This could be our 9th inning. We got to get this run in. Mayo pops it up, right field. Long run toward the foul line, and it is caught to end the inning. And now what? If they call this game after 6 innings, I am going to pitch the ultimate fit. No sign of the tarp coming out as they went to commercial break. It is 5-4 Guardians, Rockies. Sorry, I'm still in Cleveland mode. 5-4 Rockies going into the 7th inning. Boy. I just don't want to get screwed here. These... You know, the weather-related shortened games, suspended games, discontinued games, postponed games, they all do come down to some very particular rules, and sometimes those rules can really be unfair. I hope this game continues. It's the Orioles' own fault if they lose in 6 innings. We were winning 4-0. They screwed themselves. Well, Chilo, thank you for that take. Thank you, Chilo. Why do we play for 9 innings then, Chilo? Why do we play for 9 innings? You mean to tell me that no matter what the scoreline is after 6 innings, the losing team deserves to lose and the winning team deserves to win? Doesn't matter how they got there. That's it. We deserve to lose. We don't deserve 27 outs to make up one frickin' run. Chilo, what are you talking about? Grant Wolfram is on the pitch. We are in the top of the 7th. Here's a ball hit down the left field corner, foul. 1-2 on Toglia, leading off the top of the 7th. He's 0 for 2. Why do you do this to me, Chilo? Why do you do this to me? Normal games are always 9 innings, not 6. Thanks for the news flash. You don't understand my point? You said 6 innings. We're losing, and we deserve it, so who cares? That's your point. It's such a terrible attitude, Chilo. Swing and a miss, Toglia strikes out. 1 away. Apparently it's pronounced Tolia. I screwed up his name. I mean, are you not maybe just coming to the realization, maybe I am just a little bit too overly pessimistic? Why am I the most pessimistic person in the room every single ball game? Why do I have that? Even though BW has pointed it out to me 36 times, there's not even a close second place in the chat. I'm the number 1 leader of pessimism in the chat. Why do you do this, Chilo? Why? And I'm not trying to make this content out of this. I'm not trying to get people to laugh, honestly. I just don't get it. We have gone over this so many times. Is there no, connection between a brain synapse and your fingertips as you're typing it in? There's no buffer in between going, well, wait a sec. That's probably going to get BW to clap back at me if I say that. I mean, and again, it's not to say that you're not allowed to say what you want, but what do you expect me to say when you say stuff like that? What kind of response are you expecting? I mean, are we set to do this for years to come, Chilo? For years to come? The count is 1-1 on Mickey Moniak. There's a runner at first with 1 out in the top of the 7th for the Rockies. They lead it 5-4. I'm done. There comes a point where I just sound like I'm bullying and I'm putting my priorities out of whack. I apologize. I'm done. 2-1 the count on Moniak. Here's a fly ball hit out toward left. It's shallow. It's actually going to be played on by the infield. Jackson Holiday barely onto the outfield grass and left, makes the catch, 2 down. No, the weather would screw us because we wouldn't get our full complement of 27 outs in a 9-inning ball game. You're saying, well, we're down 1 run, and the way we got down by a run, we don't deserve the extra 1/3 of the game still left to play. And I think that's just a terrible take, and it's rooted in your fully established pessimism. Okay? You have built, your character has been established, okay? We expect you to say stuff like that at this point. So don't try and act like, oh, well, I got a reason. No, it's a lousy attitude. It really, it's just the worst. Hunter Goodman has an 0-2 count, 2 down, runner at first. Breaking ball stays upstairs, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Folks, I do apologize for getting upset. I'm sorry, okay? I got to think about, more than one person here. Swing and a miss. Goodman strikes out, and the inning is over. It's 7th inning stretch time. Hey, folks, who's ready for a fun tradition? Isn't the mood perfect for a fun tradition tonight? Ugh, Christ. Folks, it's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get those cakes up in the chat, folks. I'll be right back.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
So it's not the best option, but it just is what it is.
How do the guys quickly just forget this one?
We are underway in the bottom of the 7th. Colton Cowser's up. Get those cows up in the chat, folks. 5-4 Rockies. That is a called strike. The count even up at 1-1. Jake Bird is on in relief for Freeland, a right-hander making his 44th appearance. ERA slightly under 4. That is a curveball that breaks over into the zone for strike 2. Cowser is 0 for 2. Flew out to center field in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th. swing and a miss, and Kowser's down on strikes. Alex Jackson is up. Has the rain stopped? I feel like the only time I've seen the actual rain is when they cut to the rooftop and look at the lights. But there's still nobody seating in the lower bowl here. Alex Jackson takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2. Called strike 2, bottom of the zone. Top of the order coming up after this. That one's line. Get down. That's a base hit down the left field line. It'll be another extra base hit for Alex Jackson. Folks, I think we need to change the pecking order here. I think Jackson, with that bat, especially once Rutschman comes back, I think I might prefer to have Jackson backing up over Stallings. This dude is putting some nice swings in here. That was 103 off the bat. Tying run at second base with 1 out, and here comes Holiday, folks. First pitch to him is called a strike. Holiday's got 2 hits tonight already, including a double. That was almost a home run. He takes called strike 2, curveball. Jackson's at second base with 1 out. The 0-2 from Bird to Holiday. That ball's lifted into right center field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Jackson read it perfectly off the bat. He will come around the score, and this game is tied up at 5. Did we deserve that? It's almost as if it's silly to give up on a team down 1 run to a Rockies team that is 50 games under 500. Maybe don't give up and say a team deserves to lose down 1 run to the Rockies. Maybe. Here's Jordan Westberg. We're not any better. Sorry. Well, Earl, if you feel that way, take a time out. Spend 30 minutes watching something that is better, I guess. I would not be pushing my buttons right now, folks. 1-2 the count on Westberg. Check on Holiday. The 3 most feared words as an Oriole fan. Check on Holiday. He's back. 1-2 on Westberg. Pitch. That is fouled off to the left. Oh, folks. Honestly, of all the games on the schedule this season, I didn't think I'd get my blood pressure up for a home game against the Rockies. Here's a ground ball. They go to second for 1. Relay throw will be late. Westberg will ground into a fielder's choice. Holiday is eliminated. And Westberg will take over at first base. 2 down in the inning. And Laureano due up next. Gunnar Henderson will hopefully get into this game at some point with the righty out there on the mound, but Laureano's definitely going to swing here. He's 0 for 3 tonight.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
First pitch is up and in on Ramon. Ball 1. Anybody in the mood for a bugle? Bro, I watched you root your butt for a game to be suspended over weather when the Orioles were winning earlier in the season. Stop acting holier than thou about it. You know what? You're absolutely right. I should not abuse my holier than thou-ness. So enjoy the rest of the game off. Bye. Napoleon blown apart. By the way, clever name. Hilarious. 2-0 the count on Laureano. That's right, folks. I'm a giant hypocrite. Sorry. I never stand by my word. I'm constantly flip-flopping. Haven't you noticed? The fans are beginning to make their way back to their seats. Looks like they got the okay from the ushers. It's a 2-1 count. Fouled back by Laureano, 2-2. Thank you, Michael. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bottom of the 7th, 5-5 ball game. The pitch, low, full count. Come on, Laureano, keep it moving. Holier than thou. That's me. Here's a fly ball to left field, left center. The center fielder is going to wave off the left fielder and make the catch. Moniak with the catch to win the inning. We go to the 8th. The Orioles have tied it up. We are locked at 5-5, heading now into the 8th inning. Here we go. Fun night in Baltimore. I'm taking another break. Why not? Here, enjoy some Yankees coverage, folks. Maybe Pete won't be as holier than thou as I am.
There's the 1-2. Behind the right center field. There's a base hit. And that one gets away from Jazz. Another run is in. More bad defense from the Yankees. It's 7-0. Jazz couldn't handle the throw coming in from the outfield. And just like that, it is a 7-0 ball game. I just fucking take the whole team off the field, man. Take the whole team off the field. Take the whole team off the field. Take them all. Get them all fucking out of here. I'm so done. I can't even look at this anymore, man. I can't look at this shit anymore. This is pathetic. This is truly disgusting.
So you mean to tell me that some game 2-3 months ago, where the Orioles apparently had a lead, there was bad weather coming in, and I was like, well, we got the lead. I hope this gets rained out, and we can call it right now. So I did that, and now here I am saying, man, I don't want this game to end because of weather, because I want us to get some more at-bats because we're behind. Like, why does that make me holier than thou? That just makes me a person that wants a best-case scenario to play out based on the rules established by Major League Baseball. And to the person who wrote that message, you mean to tell me you've been watching me for months, you've never chatted, but all you've done is sit there and think about that moment from 2 months ago and just waited for the opportunity to call me out for being a hypocrite? That's your one interaction? That's the first time you felt compelled to hang out with everybody else in the chat when we're normally having a good time? I mean, check yourself before you wreck yourself, pal. All right, we're in the top of the 8th. Andrew Kittredge is on the mound. First pitch is a strike to Jordan Beck. Swing and a miss on a slider. It's 0-2. Beck is 2 for 3. Gee, people, imagine talking for 3 hours a day and saying something that slightly contradicts something you said once. Oh-2 pitch. Low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just remember, folks, if you ever contradict yourself, you're holier than thou. Swing and a miss. Kittredge strikes out Beck. 1 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Just a fun night in Baltimore. Maybe the weather is getting to some people out there. Tovar takes a strike. He is 0 for 2. Rod, we got a couple of pitchers. That ball's hit hard to left. That ball's trouble. That ball is going to go. And the Rockies are back ahead 6-5. Tovar launches one off of Kittredge into and above the splash zone and left. It's 6-5 Rockies. Here we go. I mean, folks, take a look at these two teams. Again, I said it before. You're going to watch a couple of teams not play very good baseball, and the last man standing is going to win. Ball's back in Colorado's court. They're back up by 1. Here is Tyro Estrada. Fouls it at the plate. This will be a memorable ball game. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. I mean, I had a guy on here a couple of weeks ago. Who do you think you even are? Like, honestly, like, what is it about the way I call games that makes it sound like, it's my way or the highway? Like, I don't get it. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Estrada strikes out, 2 down. I honestly think people that comment like that would rather just be doing what I do. Let me give you some bulletin board material. Do it. Let me get on camera here. Hey, for those of you out there that really hate my personality, but you tune in anyway because you know I do a good play-by-play, and it's a lot better than most crap you find out there on YouTube. But you just hate my personality. Here's an idea. You start a channel. Okay? You start the channel. You do everything the way you want, and I would love to see how your channel works, okay? I will be your first subscriber. Let me know when that channel launches. And then you can compete with me and take me down. It's everything you could ever want. You could destroy me and get to do what I'm doing. So just do it. Or kiss my ass, one of the two. Anyway, back to the ball game. 0-2 the count on Fernandez. Yanquiel Fernandez is 0 for 3, though he's made a couple of loud outs. Swing and a miss, and he goes down on strikes. The inning is over, but Kittredge gives up a home run ball, and we give the lead back to the Rockies. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. It's Colorado 6 and the Orioles 5. All right. No need to get worked up. Oh, Vanilla, I'm just cooking. I'm just cooking. Let BW cook. Look, hi. Do I look okay? Is there a vein protruding out of my forehead, or let's see, have I added any new wrinkles? I think I'm okay. I think I'll be okay, but thank you. I'm looking forward to breakfast today. Holy cow. I'll be okay, folks. Don't worry. I'm a pretty emotional guy. When I'm not okay, I will let you know. You'll be the first to know. I am not fine. Sorry, I'm quoting somebody else. I love the word bozo. That's a good one. Breakfast in America. Hey, Frank, did I tell you about that movie, Dinner in America? It's great. I think I mentioned it on the stream here once. My favorite comedy of the last decade, easily. Dinner in America. Orioles deserve to lose this one. All right, well, I guess I have to be consistent. And, yeah. Deserves. So what does that say about us Oriole fans? What do we deserve? We're watching it. Here's Tyler O'Neill leading off the bottom of the eighth. And O'Neill lifts one to left center field. That ball is going to get down for extra bases. It's a leadoff double for O'Neill. The tying run is in scoring position with nobody out. Folks, it's almost like maybe a game between two teams like this, not a good idea to jump to conclusions so quickly. Again, I don't know what the outcome of this game is going to be. The Orioles could win it. They could lose it. I don't know. But what I do know is to sit there and play post-game show in the chat in a one-run ball game between these two teams. It's silliness. Here's Ramon Arias. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Right-hander Tyler Kinley is on in relief for the Rockies. It's his 48th appearance. His ERA is just below 6, so he is not good. According to the numbers, 0-2 now on a swing and a miss at a slider. Come on, Arias. Keep that line moving.
I have a brother.
You got one big job, and that's to move the runner to third. That's the tying run, and he swings and misses at a slider right down the middle. Unbelievable. Bad time for Arias to have a bad at-bat. One out in the inning. Oh, I know I'm going to get some down votes on this stream tonight. I'm going to predict 4 or 5. Here's Sed Mullins. First pitch to him is low and outside, ball 1.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Dominguez and Martin are getting loose for the Orioles in the pen. Pitch inside, 2-0 to Sed. The 2-0 from Kinley. Swing and a miss. That fastball was a couple inches high, and Mullins on 2-0 His eyes got big, but he could not make contact. 2 balls, 1 strike. Low. The home plate ump says he went. Really? No appeal? Mullins doesn't argue it. I guess he went around on a bad pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. Ryan O'Hearn is on deck waiting to pinch hit. Gunnar Henderson is still an option off the bench. The 2-2 to Mullins. That one's crushed. Get back. Get back. It's caught on the track in right center field. O'Neill will tag and go to third, but there's 2 down. Said nearly. Got all of it. Just missed it. Ryan O'Hearn is going to come up to pinch hit with a tying run 90 feet away and 2 out. We need a clutch hit right now.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Come on, folks.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
All right, here we go. After a brief mound meeting, Kinley is ready to throw his first pitch to O'Hearn. Here it comes. That one's lined. Foul. Oh, O'Hearn. The launch angle was beautiful, but he was way out in front. It's 0-1. Halverson, a right-hander, is getting loose for Colorado. Is that their closer? I guess. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Charm City. It's been so charming with chat tonight. The 1-1 to O'Hearn. Lined foul again. O'Hearn a little bit early again. It is 2 strikes with 2 out on O'Hearn. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. O'Hearn strikes out on a slider in the dirt. And the Orioles remain behind. They're going to have to do it in the 9th inning, folks. 9th inning coming up. The Rockies lead this one 6-5. My. Folks, we got the likes over 100 tonight. Thank you so much for your help in doing that.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
We've got nearly 150 people hanging out right now. We could definitely get those likes up another 20, 30 or more. If you are watching along, we're in a break. Please do us a favor. And I do say us because this is a community. And everybody that's a part of watching Orioles baseball together here wants to see this community grow. So help out and hit that like button if you don't mind. It's all you got to do. And yeah, we're about to hit 3,100 subscribers. It could happen tonight. I'll open up and see what the exact count is right now. But we're less than 10 away. That much is for sure. The exact number right now is 3,097. So 3 more subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, do think about it. We probably lost a couple tonight, I'll be honest. But that's the nature of the business, folks. You win some, you lose some. If I were the kind of person who only tried to concentrate on pleasing everybody and making sure everybody stuck around and said all the things to make everybody happy, I would be such a crappy version of this. It would be horrible. So, you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the BirdWatcher Channel. Top of the ninth. First pitch from Corbin Martin. Last time we saw him, he made one pitch to get one out in that Cleveland series. Here's a ground ball toward third. Arias has been busy tonight. Over to first in time, one away. I'm sorry, is that... Okay, Arias is still over there. Folks, Magic members are whipping out some of that Old Bay. If you got binoculars, you got access to some Old Bay.
Nice binoculars. Nice binoculars.
Michael Toglia at the plate. Can I turn this light off now? I mean, the lighting in here is awful. This pitch is fouled at the plate. That makes me look a little more natural. All right, we'll go with that. Hi, how you doing? The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, hit softly to first. Mayo will take it to the bag unassisted, 2 down. I don't know about you folks, but I look at the Orioles going into the bottom of the ninth, down 1 run to the Rockies. To me, that is a 50-50 shot at least tying the game. It's the Rockies. So hang in there. I'm not saying we're going to win. I'm saying there's no reason to say it's over yet. This pitch is a strike on the outside edge to Freeman. 4th time through the lineup for the Rockies. Freeman is 0 for 3. Curveball outside, 1-1 the count. One pitch, check swing, but it's a strike all the way. Gunnar Henderson is being shown pacing up and down the dugout. Wondering if he's going to get a chance to swing a bat in the bottom of the ninth. The 1-2 up and away, 2-2. Hey, thanks, Tony. And that's why I don't understand a lot of the Charm City fans that don't like me out there. I say Charm City fans, wrong terminology. Those who come into the chat here that want to, put me in my place. It's like, really? Like, if anything, I'm the reincarnation of Earl. Here's a line drive, a diving stop caught by Westberg at second base. I thought that was trapped, but apparently he caught it on the fly. A low liner to second, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the ninth. We're down 1 run to the frickin' Rockies. Let's go. I'm due for a walk-off. How about you? I'm ready. I am ready. Who's due up? Who got next? Who got next? It will be Cowser. Probably Gunnar hitting for Jackson, even though Jackson's 2 for 3 tonight. And then Holiday. Honestly, They'd never do it. They would never do it. But I would probably rather see Gunnar hit for Cowser than Jackson. Cowser 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts tonight. Jackson's looked pretty good at the plate. But they would never do that. I think you got a 95.5% chance of seeing Gunnar hit for Jackson up second in the inning. We need the milkman to get on base, folks. What do you say we start those cows and moos early? Maybe that'll help out the milkman. For you bird watching magic members, we've got special milkman emojis in the chat. Don't forget, they're there. Glasses of milk, cows. We need some production. Start this inning off right. Seth Halverson is on. He has 9 saves in 12 chances. His ERA is over 5. His whip is over 1.5. And opponents are hitting .278 off of him. Those are not closer numbers, folks. Let's get a run. Let's go. Here we go. Bottom of the 9th. Halverson from the belt. The first pitch is on the bottom of the zone, inside half, strike 1. Cowser's average is down to .216 with his 0 for 3 night. And there is Gunnar on deck. Low and away, ball 1. 1-1 on the milkman, folks. And even though we're losing right now, I wouldn't mind seeing some heart emojis flying through the chat. 1-1 pitch. Low and in, 2-1. Two and 1 on the leadoff man. Pitch. Oh, Cowser chased ball 3. A fastball, half a foot at least outside. It's 2-2. Come on, Cowser. Lock in, man. Lock in. Pitch. Hit on the ground softly to first. Flip to the pitcher covering. It's close. But Halverson covers the bag. 1 away. All right, Gunnar's going to come up to pinch hit.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
He's going to have one chance to have an impact on this ball game. And the Oriole crowd is ready to see something special. Just 11 home runs for Gunnar on the season. We'd love to see number 12 right now. And look at this crowd. See, folks, maybe it pays just to get drunk. The crowd seems to be enjoying themselves right now. All right. Gunnar.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
I'm sorry for my comments. The Orioles are the greatest. Let's never give up again. And I'm supposed to believe that that's not sarcasm. Here's a ground ball to first. Gunnar's retired, 2 down. I'm just supposed to buy that as not being sarcasm. Okay. Gotcha. 2 down for Holiday, folks. Come on, hang in there. Jackson's got a 3-hit night. First pitch, oh, he got one to hit. A fastball right down the chute, but he only fouls it away. Come on, Jackson. A little bit of 9th inning drama to add to your resume. Pitch. fouled back, and the Orioles are down to their final strike. All right. Well, Earl, that's why we're here. We have all been watching the team. We've all felt the pain. Misery loves company. Let's get through this together. Let's not attack each other or even the team. Pitch is up and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. I mean, folks, we have to know that there really are only a handful of people that deserve the blame for the season the way it's gone. Everything else is a trickle-down effect. It's 2-2 on Holiday, folks. Come on, one more bugle. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. Swung on, hit to left. Keep going. Keep going. It's caught out there in the corner. And the game is over. Oh, now you can complain, folks, to your heart's content. It was a rough one. The Orioles built an early lead. The offense started to dry up as the game went on. We did respond with a run in the 7th to tie it up at 5, but we gave it right back in the 8th. But yeah, 4 of the 5 runs coming in the first 2 innings. We had 10 hits to the Rockies 7, but not good enough. Oh, boy. The Rockies, coming off a back-to-back series wins the first one here against us. We've now dropped to 13 games under 500. The Rockies have improved to 49 games under 500. It's only their 13th win on the road this season. They average about 2 wins on the road a month. And they do one here tonight on us. Jake Bird gets the win. Andrew Kittredge giving up that home run ball to Ezekiel Tovar will get the loss. And Halverson gets his 9th save. Let's take a look at a few other notes here. Hunter Goodman had a double. Alex Jackson and Jackson Holliday both had doubles. All the other extra base hits were home runs. Lots of them. The Orioles had 4. The Rockies had 3. 7 home runs tonight in Baltimore on a hot, muggy night at the Yard. Yeah, that pretty much explains what happened here. The Orioles are going to play at the same time tomorrow night. And, yeah, this is on the verge of being a huge embarrassment if the Orioles don't win the next 2 games. You can't be losing at home in a series to a team 50 games under 500. What else do you need to do? I know this team right now is in a transitional period. It's lacking identity. It's lacking the leadership. But hot damn, if there's one team where we can work around our shortcomings and find ways to win anyway, it should be the Rockies. But not the case tonight. Same time, same result. Folks, I would appreciate it, by the way, when I do try to advertise for people to come back to watch another game, to maybe not say things like, why bother? They're just going to suck again and stuff like that. Honestly, it doesn't really help the channel out. You guys don't want the channel to go away, do you? We need people to show up. This channel's not going to survive without you guys. That's the nature of things. I guess that's a holier than thou take from me telling you guys that I need you in order to keep going. Doesn't that just show you how much of a self-centered piece of shit that I am? That I am fully admitting that I depend on everybody's viewerships to even be able to do this. I need you guys. That's the truth. I got no problems telling you that. There's a couple of scores you might want to know about around the league right now. The Phillies are playing the Yankees this weekend. That is a marquee matchup. The Phillies have a 1-run lead late. It is 6-5 Philadelphia. Meanwhile, another high-profile matchup. The Red Sox are playing the Dodgers. LA has got a 5-2 lead on Boston. That is also in the top of the 8th. The Rays are down by 5 to the Reds. Cincinnati ahead 7-2, and they have the bases loaded right now on the Rays. And Toronto, man, they keep on keeping on. They're playing Detroit, battle of the two best records in the league, and Toronto is out ahead 6-2 in the 9th inning. How about this? The White Sox in a battle of Chicago. White Sox up 11-zip on the Cubs. And how about this score? The Athletics are absolutely trouncing the Astros in Houston. It is 9-0 No City Athletics over the Houston Astros. All right, the Mets are playing later on tonight. That game starts in about a half an hour. There is a chance Gregory Soto could be in the bullpen for that one later. I'll probably check on the box score for that. How we doing, Charm City chat? This was another, I mean, you know. Let's try to look at it this way, all right? This season is not going to be one to look back on with any fond memories. It is a season that has raised a lot of red flags and concerns with the direction of the organization. And anybody that has been watching this team over the past couple of years should be in agreement with me. Again, I don't want to be holier than thou. I don't know who I think I am, but I really believe that this Orioles team is built with, you know, a core group of players. I don't know, 15, 18 guys that I'm completely happy with being on this team, and I think that they can be part of a winning team. We just got to start working on addressing some issues. At this point now, the bullpen, in my estimation, is in just as much peril as the rotation, if not more so. We're only a couple of weeks away from seeing the likes of Kyle Bradish and Cade Povich get back into this rotation. Zach Eflin just returned. So the rotation is nearing the best on paper, health-wise, in quite some time. I'm not too worried about the rotation. Brandon Young is now optioned back. We won't be seeing any more bad starts from him. Again, I'm not here to dump on Brandon Young. There's no way that he would even be called up to make a spot start once with a major league club if it weren't for the bevy of injuries that this Orioles pitching staff has suffered. He got his opportunity. He showed a glimpse of something special. But yeah, you got to go ahead and knock him out of the rotation. I'm going to be interested in seeing who's next. It would help, I believe, to move one of these pitchers on, Morton or Eflin, and that would open up a spot for a Bradish and a Povich to get back in. Bradish will definitely have a spot made for him. Povich, we'll see. I think Trevor Rogers has locked in a spot for sure. I think Dean Kremer, despite tonight, locked in a spot for sure. I don't think either are going to be traded away. But yeah, we gotta figure that out. All right, folks. I am overdue for some breakfast. Ben McDonald is doing the wrap-up show right now. I'm happy to see Ben back in the booth after taking that ball out of the tree stand, some 25 feet in the air. Folks, you're not going to stop Ben McDonald, and you're not going to stop BW, all right? Some folks are just in it to win it, and if you ain't in it to win it, then get the hell out. Marky Mark, circa 1990. He taught me that as a member of the Funky Bunch. It's pure hip-hop. Don't sell out. And if you ain't in it to win it, then get the hell out. Feel the vibration. Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it. All right, folks, I hope you'll come back tomorrow night. And I hope that I don't have more friction with me in the chat. I don't enjoy it. Just so you guys know, it's not something I get my jollies doing, okay? But, you know, I just do things the way I feel like I got to do them. I'm just trying my best, folks. I'm not perfect. All right. Have a good rest of your night. Let me see. That's right. Boston's on. It's late, but maybe Fitzpatrick is covering that game. If he is, I can get you over there real quick. It's been a while since I've been able to redirect some people over to Fitzy's channel. Let's see if he's on. He is not on? There's no way. Fitzy, surely you're on tonight. Let me do a little more research here. Rhino is on. JJ is on. So I will send you to one of those if I don't have Fitzy. Fitzy's not on. Okay. Fitzy will be doing Dodgers Red Sox tomorrow night. Folks, I'm going to send you over to Rising Rhino. Why? Because he stopped by earlier, and now you have a chance to go over there and help him out. Rising Rhino is covering some Canadian football. It's the Edmonton Elks against the Saskatchewan Roughriders. What do I know about those teams? Absolutely nothing. But Rhino is going to let you know about them. He knows his stuff. So go over there, say hi. I might even pop in there real quick and say hi before I run down and have some breakfast. Come on back tomorrow night again, folks. First pitch is shortly after 7 o'clock. Stream will start at 6:50 p.m. Thanks to the mods in the Charm City chat for all the help that they give the channel here, night in and night out. Thanks to everybody for hitting that like button. I would thank people for new memberships or chat donations, but neither happened tonight. But I still do want to say thanks to those who send those or receive those on other nights. Just not tonight. All right, that does it for me, folks. Sending you over to Rising Rhino now. Until tomorrow night, this has been the Birdwatcher, and I will chirp at you later. Have a good one, everybody.